Smoking some beef ribs today, and when you look for them at the store, they're usually cut up into the English cut, which is across the rib. So I had to ask for the butcher to go get some. He got some out of the back before they were cut up. So we're going to prep these using mustard as a binder, and just slather it over, just help the spices to stick. And we're going to prep it with kosher salt and black pepper and garlic powder. And all sides except for that backside has a real thick membrane, which unlike pork ribs, if you take it off, the meat will just fall apart, and there's no sense in really prepping it because the spices won't penetrate. Now I'm just going to wrap these up in some foil. Let them sit overnight in the fridge so the spices can do their magic. I'm going to walk these out to the garage and put them in the fridge. See you in the morning. So we're at 275-ish. Put a temp probe in the thickest part, and we're looking at about 5 hours plus or minus. So we'll check it here in just a little bit. So this is about 4.5 hours later, and we're probing for tenderness, and it's not quite there yet. Temp-wise, we're looking at about 185 here. So I'm going to let it sit for a little bit longer and come back and check it. This is an hour later. We're going to check it again for tenderness. There's Deuce. He's a good boy. He smells that beefy goodness. So we're probing in between the ribs, quite a bit more tender. I think it's just about done. Temperature-wise, we're looking at a little more than 200. I'm going to grab a towel so we don't mess up that bark and take it off for a rest. We were able to maintain 275 the whole time and took it off when the meat was just above 200. So I left the cap on when I was trying to video cutting this up. Tasted really good, smoky, beefy, a little bit like a brisket. Really good. Really enjoyed it.